Hello YouTube, ZiggyNo back with another video. In this video I'm going to talk a little bit about, again, taking action on a tip. And just kind of some of the thoughts that are going through my mind and kind of sharing with you what I'm doing. Again, this is not a recommendation. It's me actually taking a recommendation and showing you kind of the thought process behind it. So I was listening to Digging Corners earlier, and he's talking about the Tatis Jr. card. And I've been researching this card for a while. I've kind of had my eye on it and wanted to make a move. But I've been hesitant. I don't know why I keep delaying it. And it's one of those cards kind of reminds me. I actually had the Kaboom card about 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago when they came out with the Kaboom card, and I got sold it for like 20 bucks because I didn't know this guy. I didn't know him very well. So anyway, short story. I decided after watching this video, this was my trigger. I went out and wanted to buy this card. Now I went to CMOC, which is a good place to start. So they give you some basic information on the card. Like these have all been reviewed, and they don't have any negative notes. Now look at the freaking prices of these though. These are just raw cards. Now again, I'll just pull back here. Um, they're not much cheaper. I mean, you got this one down at 89, but it says mint, which means there's some issue with it. Um, there's a lot of them that are in here graded, but not a lot of raw. Here's a graded one, right? And I don't understand. Dark uniform, is there a difference in the uniform? They look the same to me. Right, that looks a little darker than that one, but 150th anniversary, dark uniform. Anyway, so you see the difference in price. I also went ahead and checked out eBay, and eBay, right? You got them, okay, for about 35, right? 35 there as well. 40. There's 84 for a gem mint. That had to be a steal. How that got through, I don't know. But that shit happens, man. Anyway, my point here is that on eBay you don't really get conditions. You get conditions from the note from the seller, and you can't. I don't know. I don't want to say the seller's not telling the truth, but it's a little riskier. Here's one at 50. Maybe it's better selling feedback. But as you can see, they're going between 35 and 50. So I went over to Market Movers and did some research just on the card and what it looks like in its graded form: 10, 9.5, and a 9. And you can see here, and I'll scroll down just to give you the numbers. The 10s are about 230. The 9s are about 102. And the 9.5s are actually selling less than, which is surprising me. That should probably catch up to the 85. You can look at ratios here as well and see what the ratios are. What, again, made me think is that it looks like it's a good card to try to buy around the $30, $40, $50 mark and try to grade. And this could still be cheap. This card could be going up a lot more based on research and some tips. So I went ahead and jumped on, like I showed you CMOC. They were a lot. eBay, it's kind of challenging. So I went on to StarStock, and they have Tatis, and they have in PSA 9, which I thought was interesting because if you go back here, PSA 9, that seems a little high. 9.5, definitely a little high. PSA 9 is higher or selling higher on eBay. But on StarStock A's, which I'm a big fan of, okay, I went and I bought 2 of those right there. Those are mine. StarStock A's. Right now, they're selling for $41.75. I got these last 2 in my collection for 40 bucks. Right there. There's my Anthony Davis's 2 that I got recently. Kemba, Deshaun, Tannehill. So I'm selectively using this, and I'm going to be requesting these cards come home so I can grade them. And then I'll tell you how the grades come out for these StarStock A's. But I just thought I'd share with you a little insight on, seeing a tip from Ding Corners on the Tatis, looking at what's available in the market as far as raw options. CMOC is definitely pretty high, and then taking action on StarStock. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you haven't already, please subscribe.